Gentlemen! Yeah! This is the place where the lights go bright, the hits go hard, and the calls go legendary! Top shelf play-by-play, every shot, every hit, every home run blast, NHL intensity, MLB madness, hockey battles in the crease, baseball bombs into the night sky. We don't watch the game, we live it. From overtime heartbreak to walk-off chaos, from glove saves to tape snipes. This is the Samwell 12 experience. Samwell B12. Samwell B12. The loudest reactions, the biggest moments, the best play-by-play on YouTube. No limits.
You're watching
No
Samwell
breaks.
B12.
All gas. All sports. Play-by-play. Pure energy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watching Samwell B12.
Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samwell B12 Experience.
Hey, happy Sunday and welcome to another edition of Blue Jays Baseball here on the Samwell B12 Experience live on the SB12 Sports Network. My name is Sam. Welcome to the show. The Blue Jays looking to sweep the Cardinals today, in which should be an awesome matchup. It's been a fun series so far, and let's keep it rolling. It should be a good one. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Gaston, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Sean, what's up? Jerry Garcia, hello there. Lala, what's shaking? Brandon, hello. Welcome in and welcome in, everybody. Hey there, Jeff and Eleanor, welcome in. If you're watching in the background, hello and good afternoon to you. 1:30 here Eastern time as we're getting ready. But of course, we wake up this morning to a little bit of news, a little bit of baseball news, which some of us find it a hard pill to swallow. The Dodgers making an acquisition. We thought this was going to be the case. We figured it may be true, but Tarik Skubal is traded from the Detroit Tigers to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Unbelievable. Breaking news came in late yesterday. Woke up to see it was true, and my goodness, I can't believe it. But we're going to talk about that. A whole lot going on. Metric, what's going on? Welcome in. Had a dream last night where the Dodgers get Skubal. Still taking postseason. That would be hysterical. Now, listen, the Dodgers are battling some injury bugs as well as things move on, and Skubal going to fit into that rotation nicely, but it's crazy to think the Dodgers starting five, their pitching rotation has a higher combined salary than some teams in Major League Baseball, which is absolutely crazy. Oak Tree needs to get chopped out of the arena. Let's see if Oak is going to get going today. Let's talk about the starting lineups for tonight's ball game featuring the Blue Jays and the Cards. As we're going to pull this one up here, let's jump right in. It's going to be Liberatore for the Cardinals on the mound. He's 5-8. He's going to have Nootbaar, Walker, Bolzern, Herrera, Wynn, Torres, Furman, Church, and Blaze Jordan behind him. For Mad Max in the Blue Jays, Mad Max looking to do a little bit better. He's 1-4, the 9.49 ERA. Ouch, that hurts. The lineup here, not much change from yesterday. Luis Urias, he's going to be leading it off. Vladdy Guerrero in second. Kaz Okamoto hitting third. Springer in 4. Alejandro Kirk in 5th. Ernie Clement in 6th. Miles Straw in the 7th spot. We got Varsho in 8 and Jimenez in the 9 spot. So those are your lineups going into today's game. And today's game continues to be important as the Blue Jays are on a little bit of a heater right now. 3 wins in a row, looking to make it 4, and they are moving up in the wild card picture. 3.5 games back, which is awesome. If the Blue Jays can pick up a win and Cleveland and Minnesota loses, the Blue Jays, all of a sudden, they could be 2.5 games back. Still a bunch of teams they have to leap over, so every single game is important. But the Blue Jays, they're in the conversation. 3.5 games back. Maybe by later today, it will be 2. The Twins are playing the Mariners. That's at 4:10. The Guardians playing the Diamondbacks at 1:40. So an interesting afternoon is what it's going to be, and we'll find out a little bit later where the Blue Jays are going to sit. Yeah, I'm so sick in Canu, so sick of these Dodgers. Man, they pick up everybody. Brendan, what's going on? Welcome in. And again, welcome in, everyone. Kaz, what's up? Coming in with the roses. What's up, Kaz? Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. David, what's up? Welcome in. Hey, David. Hey, Grayer. Welcome into the show as we are getting set for this one to get going. The Blue Jays and the Cardinals going to put on a big one here tonight, and hopefully Max Scherzer is going to have a much better outing. Scherzer has certainly struggled his last couple starts, and we hope, oh goodness, we hope that is not going to be the case today. Max, of course, he's 1-4 his last 7 games. Well, that's been it. 1-4 in his last 7. The last game is what I was trying to pull up here. Come on, game log. Don't fail me now. It was ugly. Back in July 27th, he went 2.2 innings, just couldn't get anything going. And, we feel bad for Max. We were wondering, is his time done? He got his 4 strikeouts and then was pulled out of the game. So will he give us a couple of innings today, or is Max going to be on his way out? First pitch coming up in a couple minutes. They're just at commercial break. When they return, they will get things set up, and we will get ourselves ready to rock and roll. Hado, what's going on? Dodgers own MLB, and Dodgers are making the case why we need a salary cap put into play and why there may not be baseball next year. It is a very rainy day here in Toronto, as we knew it would be. We talked about it yesterday. The dome is closed, and it is absolutely pouring downtown Toronto. It's kind of tapered off here where I am, but it is raining downtown. More rain to come. The dome is closed, so these fans going to pack it in. Jennifer, how's it going? Welcome in. Dodgers fans since 64. Trust me, they had plenty of lean years too. That is true, Sean. They certainly have. The only better thing we have better than the Dodgers is the fans at the stadium. There you go. That's right. Jays fans are the best fans around, and they are packing this dome regardless of what is going on the field. Max Scherzer is on the mound. He's getting himself set to go. And what is Mad Max going to bring today? Will he have the stuff? He's got to give us some innings. We don't want to go to the pen too early today, so we need Mad Max to be mad good and mad on point. All right, let's get ourselves over to the main screen as we're going to get ourselves ready to rock and roll, as this one is coming up. First pitch in just a moment. Mad Max, please, we're going to ask you nicely. Do it for us, Maxie. Do it for us. Max is stepping on the mound. He's getting ready to make that first pitch. Max, it's your ball. First pitch, gonna miss inside, ball 1. Nootbaar going to step in here. Lars Nootbaar, 235 average. Max in the windup, going to send it in. That one's in there for a strike. Thank you, Max. Nice to get a strike here right away. Let's get rid of this as we get our live screen up and running. There we go. The 1-1 count. Scherzer delivers. That's going to be popped up and foul. Joshua, what's up? Coming in with the heart and the rose. Thank you so much for the gifts. Riley, how's it going? Don't expect much. Exactly. Go Jays, go. Ikar, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that follow. And again, welcome in. Davey boy, how's it going? Let's go. This one way inside. Almost got him on the belts. So going to go to 2-2. As you are coming in, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up for us. Hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe. In Canu, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Here's the 2-2, and this is going to be fouled off yet again. So Max, he's stepping in. Why does my volume seem so low today? Scherzer, his career versus St. Louis is about a 2.66 ERA, but of course, very skewed. This up high, swing and a miss. He struck him out. There you go, Max. That's what we like to see to start a game. So Jays are 3.5 games back now. 3.5 games out of that wild card. So it is certainly plausible they are in that conversation. The mathematicians who break it down, swing and a miss here as Walker steps in, say the Blue Jays have about a 10% chance of making the playoffs. Even though they're only 3.5 back, they do have a handful of teams to hop over. Hey, Sea Elks, Aliens, what's up? Swing and a strike two there on Walker. Good pitch by Scherzer, going for the 94-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball to the 86-mile-an-hour slider. Looking good there. Thank you, Gaston. I appreciate that. Come on, Max. Walker is set. He's in here. Pitch delivered. It's going to be foul back. There's a guy in a blue glittery jacket sitting behind home plate making all kinds of noise. I'm annoyed at that guy already. It is a different vibe here at the Rogers Center when the dome is closed versus having it open. It just feels different. Here's the 0-2 from Max. Down low, check swing. He did not go around. I don't know if it's the stadium lighting with the roof closed versus the natural lighting when it's open, but the stadium just looks dull. Jordan Walker getting himself set. Here's the 1-2 swing, and it's hit towards Okamoto. Oh no, that's Ernie over at third to Oak at first, and he's going to make the grab. See, I didn't even pay attention to the position changes with the starting lineups today. Urias is going to be at second. Vladdy is DHing. Okamoto at first. George Springer's in left field today. Ernie Clement over at third. So defensively, they have shuffled things around. And you wonder, one of those base hits, we saw Vladdy again kind of stumbling, kind of limping a little bit. You wonder if that hammy is bothering a bit. So they're going to have him DH today. Max going to send this one in for a strike. 2 outs here in the first. Burleson stepping in with a 284 average. 15 home runs, 71 RBIs through 110 games. Having a decent season here right now. This is going to be down low. Oh, we'll see, Gaston. We'll see. That's you on this heart. The voice man, what's going on? Welcome in. James, welcome in. Hey, Brian, this is going to be popped up. I'm going for the Jays again. Jack, yeah, Tigers coming away with 3 good prospects in that deal. I believe all 3 prospects are within the top 20 prospect rankings. So pretty good pickup there. So 1-2 on Burleson here. Kirk is set. Scherzer delivers. Going to be hit foul. Can't blow the slider through him. Continuing to go back and forth with the 4-seamer and the slider. Did throw one curveball in, but that was a ball. I'm enjoying. Oh, thank you so much. This one is going to be up high. Fastball there. No real movement. Straight where he threw it. Count going to go to 2-2. Hey, Yo-Yo, what's going on? For a 2-month rental. It is pretty good. Here's the 2-2. In there, strike 3, call. Wow. Mad Max, 2 strikeouts. And Burleson going to have a little conversation with the umpire. Heck of a start here for Max Scherzer. Let's see if the bats can have a good jump as well. Urias, Guerrero, and Okamoto going to lead the way here for the Blue Jays. 5-3 your prediction. I like it. I like it. Davey Boy going 6-4. That's pretty good too. Hey, Drew, what's up? Welcome in. Mad Max off to a great start. Hey, Dante, how's it going? No score. Game is really just getting underway, so no score as of yet. Let me make sure to enable that. There we go. Mad Max. Yeah, Gaston, please don't spam the chat. Think it'll go over 8. Ooh, I don't know if it'll go over 8. The way these two teams are playing, it could be right around 7 or 8. I don't know if it's going to go over 8. But of course, I say that now and watch it be a monster game today. Brian, thank you for hitting that follow. Again, if you are just coming in, make sure you're tapping that like button, especially if you're watching on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up for us. That like button is super important. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you sub up as well. It's free to do. So George Springer, I think this is only his second game this year, getting the start in left field. Hey, Edgar, what's up? Win today, we are buyers. Lose today, we are sellers. It's that close. You're right. It is going to be very close. It'll be a lockout. I think you're right, unfortunately. I think it's going to be a big push for that salary cap, and we know the players do not want it. So next year is definitely in jeopardy. Hey, Mel, what's shaking? Welcome in. Gambler, hello there. Cardinals win, Twins win, Rays win, Nationals win, Mets win. Oh, an interesting pick there, Gambler. Interesting pick. See you in 2028. All right, stepping on here. Luis Urias. He's been very clutch here lately, stepping in. Takes the first pitch up high by Liberatore. Urias, 244 on the average right now. Couple big moments. Takes this one in for a strike. Good movement there on the slider. Started outside, just broke down inside. Think of the Leafs with no salary cap, right? Sean, holy smokes. Any team with money and no salary cap can do crazy big things. Here's the 1-1, broken bat, and it's going to be hit foul. That bat just shaved the whole side of it off. So we're going to toss that around. Big chunk of wood. It goes flying. Just caught it on the low side of the tip of the bat. The whole piece shatters off the side. 2 pieces actually splintered off. Feel like the Jays are going to be light buyers now. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. And I agree. I think today's game is definitely going to be a deciding factor in what they decide, in what they choose to do. Here's the 1-2. This is going to be down low, evening the count up at 2-2. Yesterday, the Jays almost in every inning had the lead runner get aboard. Now, most of the time they couldn't move it over. It would be nice to see if they could do that again here today. This one coming through, dropping down. They appeal to third, and the first base umpire says yes, he did go around on the appeal. So Urias strikes out. Hey, Tom, welcome in. Red Sox sweeping the Los Angeles Lockouts. Beth, I love that. Oh, they could sweep them today. Hey, Morgan, what's up? DW, welcome in from Cozumel. How's the weather in Cozumel today? Here's Vladdy going to step in. He's going to go pick up the ball. How nice of you, Vladdy. Leafs would have it would be Sean, Leafs or Rangers. Those guys would stack up if there was no salary cap. What's up, Terry? Welcome in. Hot and hot, as one would expect. Swing and a foul tip. That's going to be a strike on Vladdy. Ethan, how's it going? Let my Cards win. And we need a sweep. Vladdy in his last 9 games, he has a decent average. Most of his hits are singles with the occasional double. Here's a swing and a miss for a strike. So let's keep it going. Not yet, not Nathan, not yet. I do have the trade tracker open and we'll be monitoring that in case we get something done in the afternoon here today. The 1-2 going to be low, 2-2. With Scooble on the move late last night, came through about 11:37. I do anticipate we're going to start to see a whole lot more fall now that the market has been set for pitching. Here's a 2-2. Vladdy swinging a miss. Liberatore, you're going to strike him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the game for the Cardinals. That's some pretty darn good pitching. I would not expect the Jays to make a trade mid-game, but hey, you never know. Will Gosman be a Blue Jay come Monday night? Will Bieber be a Blue Jay come Monday night? Here's Okamoto in the third spot, going to step in. He takes a first pitch strike. We also got to keep an eye on Springer, on Varsho. A lot of Blue Jay names in the rumor mill. Here's the 0-1, down low, but Kaz swinging at an ugly pitch. What on earth was he swinging at there? Yikes. Great movement on the curveball, and Oak just could not lay off of it. I don't know what he was thinking. Not only did he swing at a pitch nowhere near the plate, he was so late on that swing. 0-2 up high. He almost swung. Ball one. Joe Youngblood was traded mid-game. You love those, Davey boy, like in warm-ups or whatnot, and the guys pulled off the ice, or at practice, the guys pulled off the ice. Man, it's got to be tough. This is going to be down low. A box of tacos. Hard to say about Gosman. Depends on retool or rebuild. That's a fair point. Here's the 2-2. Kaz is going to hit this one hard and foul. And I think that's the tough part that management has to decide right now. Being just a couple of games back from the wild card, but having a whole handful, a group of teams you got to jump over. What is the best decision for the future right now? How to improve this team? This going to be in there. Strike three called, and it's 3 strikeouts here for the Cardinals, striking out the side. Liberatore, wow. What a start. Coming up, Herrera, Wynn, and Torres. Mad Max is going to come back out on the field. That was absolutely wild. Hey, Math, what's going on? Riley, welcome in. I'm not criticizing Cass for swinging at things when he leads a team in home runs and RBIs. Yeah, now just think, just imagine if some of those horrible pitches he swings at, if he was to hang on with, he'd have so many more walks. And it would also kind of tell pitchers he's got some patience, and it would give him more pitches over the strike zone. When you start swinging at all those ridiculous pitches, it is telling pitchers go outside because you're going to get him to chase. Serena's pulled from yesterday's game, probably on the move. And the Angels will look fairly similar return for School. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I mean, 3 top 20 prospects. I mean, that is a heck of a return, and that is going to certainly help the Dodgers big time. And the Dodgers, much like the Blue Jays, they're kind of there. They're only 2.5 games out, right? Not the Dodgers, excuse me. The Tigers are only 2.5 games out. And so they said, hey, listen, he's a free agent. Let's see if we can get from him. They make that move. What else are the Tigers going to have coming up? 2.5 games back. We'll have to see if some of these other teams that are just in front of the Blue Jays make some moves. Texas has lost 4 in a row. That's a good thing. Cleveland has lost 2 in a row. The Tigers are on a little bit of a win streak as well with 2 wins in a row, and they play the A's later today. So a lot of interesting strategy from some of these teams. Hey, Jack, what's going on? Welcome in. Dodgers liquidation incoming. All right, Max coming back out. 17 pitches in that first inning. Herrera going to step in. Now, Max had a couple strikeouts, 2 strikeouts in that first. First pitch inside here to Herrera. I'm doing well, Jack. I'm doing well. Thank you. Great game yesterday. We had a great stream. So much fun. Enjoyed watching SummerSlam. Night 1, SummerSlam night 2 tonight. Is this going to be hit to short? A 1-hopper, 2-hopper over to Oak, and he's going to get that one down. Played some Fortnite Droid Tycoon last night as well. Big fan of Droid Tycoon. Oh, we're going to do that again. Yeah, we're just going to nip that right now. Did I just sleep? Perhaps the chance to play ball. You've been playing Power Washer Simulator? Oh, nice. That's pretty fun, too. This one in there for a strike as Win is going to step in. Avengers movie and MLB, right? Pretty much. So who's going to be the Thanos to the Dodgers? Here's the 0-1 by Scherzer right down the middle. Win is going to swing away. Going to pop it to right field underneath it. And the catch is made. Straw coming up with a nice catch. That's 2 down now, 2 down. Max has only thrown 4 pitches here in the second. This is a heck of a go, right? This is a heck of a start. Love these quick outs. And SA, welcome in. Hi. Peralta traded to the Rays. Let's refresh our trade tracker here. Not posted yet. But we'll see. That's all we need is the Rays to improve. Rays and the Yankees going to battle it out. Going to be pop foul 1-1. Let's see. Do a quick scan through. Man, it's funny. Social media is absolutely hating this trade. That's funny. So Scherzer has a 1-2 count now on Torres. Torres in 42 games has a 241 average. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Thanos equals cease. There you go. I like that. Here's the 1-2. It's going to be hit. Swung over to second. Picked up. Urias to Kaz Okamoto and gets him out. 24 pitches through 2 for Scherzer. 2 good innings. Let's go Blue Jays. I like this start. Come on, bats. It's going to be time for George Springer, Alejandro Kirk, and Ernie Clement as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Good pitching so far. Just 3 minutes ago. All right. Jeff Passan reporting it. So it'll probably take a few minutes to come through. Let's take a little look-see here. So Jeff from ESPN, he says the Tampa Bay Rays are acquiring right-hander Freddie Peralta in a trade with the New York Mets. Sources tell ESPN. Rays get their starter who joins Rasmussen and McLennan and Martinez, one of the American League's best rotations. So it was first broken by Will Salmon. Will Salmon, a senior writer for The Athletic. So it doesn't seem like it has happened yet. It's in the process of happening. So, wow, Rays going to get even tougher. Scherzer from the good old days. We need that Scherzer. Hey, Lake, welcome in. And welcome in, everybody. Kind of pick it up. Let's go. You're right, it is. What is happening there? There we go. Hopefully that will stick. Thank you for PK for calling that out. WP, Cardinals win this? No, I'm going with the Jays. Going with the Jays. Rays allowed 2 runs and 1 hit and no walks. First inning against the White Sox. Wow. All right, George Springer stepping in. Come on, Georgie. Let's keep your hot hand going. Let's keep it going. That's right. One game at a time. One game at a time. 2 balls on Springer here. 239 average continues to climb. He's been playing very good lately. George is going to hit this one high. Go, baby, go, baby, go. It's going to the wall, but it's going to run out of gas. That one is caught at the track. Springer gave it a ride on Yukon Striker there. That one going way back. Just didn't have the legs. You know, Yo-Yo, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of teams asking about Hoffman because he's been playing very, very good over the last month and a half. Since coming back, he's played very good baseball. So here comes Kirk now. First pitch, going to be low in there for a ball. Blue Jays looking to make some good contact here. That was a nice hit by Springer, giving it a ride. Just ball ran out of gas. Needed a little gust of wind. Yeah, he hit that really hard. Here's a 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. Hoffman does get traded. I hope we don't do what Detroit did. Ha. Maybe Hoffman would take down the Dodgers internally. Here's the 1-1. Kirk is going to hit it right up the middle. Coming across. Nice play at second to first. Not in time. The blazing speed of Alejandro Kirk down the first base line beats it out. A long, long throw. Wow, the trolls are out in full effect today. So excellent speed there. Hustling right out of the box. Kirk getting it done. So 1 out, and Ernie is going to hit this one up straightaway center field, and that is not going to have the legs. So the catch is made. 2 outs now, and Kirk is still going to be sitting here. Blazing speed and Kirk in the same sentence. Come on, Yo-Yo. I'm trying to build him up. Do a really good job at announcing. Congratulations. You sound like, oh, thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate the kind words. Miles Straw going to step in here. Let's see if Miles can move Kirk around. We'll send Varsho and Hoffman to Philly. Diego, they sound like the front runner. It'll be interesting to see if they can get something done for it. I mean, Philly in that wild card spot right now, looking to add a couple pieces. This one catches the bottom, strike 1 on Straw. JN, what's up? Kirk, he was moving. He was hustling. Gaston, I'm not watching that game, so I can't tell you what happened. Here's the 1-1. Gonna miss inside. 2-1 now. Straw is very patient. I got to tell you, I like Miles Straw a lot. I like him a lot. He's got a lot of speed. He can do good things. Just consistency has not been his friend. And part of that is he hasn't been an everyday player. Here's a 2-1. He's going to hit this one foul. Going to be 2-2. Yeah, they just keep getting stronger and stronger, right? Luis Castillo going over to the Sox from the Mariners as well. That happened yesterday. So the Scooble, the prospects, 5th, 7th, and what was it, 18th? Their rankings up high. Going to be a full count now to Straw. Izzy, what's up? Let's go Blue Jays. Thanks for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Santiago, what's going on? Yeah, Springer gave it a ride. He drove that one way back. Just missed it. Kirk is a little bit faster than this year. Once he gets going, he's moving. Inside, and Straw gonna hammer this one foul. Stays alive. 3-2 with a nice bit of hitting there. like to see Kirk is going to make his way back. I like to see Straw kind of pulling this one. Getting ready. Here's Liberatore. Pitch number 30, the 3-2, and it's going to be popped foul yet again. Straw staying alive, hanging in there. Really good swing through. Happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. Hey, Gumdrop, what's going on? Welcome in. Jonathan, welcome in as well. Edwin, hello there. Going with the Jays all the way. What's up, Kay? Here's a 3-2, and it's going to be fouled back again by Straw. Gary, thank you for the follow. Would love to know their 40-yard times. Oh, man, that would be so good if they publish those. That would be so awesome. Who do you think? Do you think Kirk is faster than Okamoto? Oak isn't too fast. He does have a stolen base this year. Kirk is off and running. Straw going to pop this one up on the right side. And Nutbar is going to make that catch to end the second. So we're going to go to the top of the third inning. Blue Jays were able to get a hit, but that is just about all. Coming up, Furman, Church, and Blaze Jordan as we go to the bottom of the lineup here. Octi, what's up? Welcome in. Do the Kirky wiggle. Dodgers running baseball with deferred money. I hate that deferred. They got to get rid of the whole deferred situation. Oak should be faster than Kirk, but he's lazy. Ricardo, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Think the Maple Leafs are going to make the playoffs? Yes, Jack. The Leafs will be in the playoffs this year. They're going to have a great season. They're going to be very exciting to watch. And one of the, I'm so excited this season for the renewed rivalry between Toronto and Montreal because we all watched what the Canadians did in the playoffs last year. And there was a lot of drama online about being a Toronto fan and rooting for Montreal in the playoffs to go far and do well. Is it the right thing to do, the wrong thing to do? There is no right or wrong. You cheer for whoever you want. Sports is all about having fun. And what Montreal did, they were exciting to watch. Toronto is going to be a great team this year. Toronto, Montreal, boy, they're going to put up some amazing games. And I really cannot wait for it to get started. Just a few short weeks away from camps getting going and preseason starting. Remember, NHL preseason is a couple games lighter this year, and they've added a couple more games into the regular season. Sweetgrass, absolutely. It is coming. It is coming, and it is much, much, much needed. Sweetgrass Sports Cards. Did you see our, oh no, I put it over on the table. Darn it. Never mind. We hit a good Dylan Gunther auto from Parkhurst the other day. It was pretty sweet. I'm a big card collector myself. Quite enjoy the hobby. All right, let's going to step in as Scherzer on the mound. He's ready to go. Furman is set. First pitch going to be hit along the turf. Oak is going to field it. Ernie is going to field it. Throws it over to Oak. See, it's like muscle memory. Ernie is over at third base today. He scooped that one up and threw it over to Okamoto, who's playing at first base today. My goodness, they make it so confusing. Seems like Vancouver bid for MLB. Yeah, yo, I heard they're putting a committee together, a group together to try and make that pitch and make it happen. Noah, thank you for the follow. I think it's great to see. This pitch is going to be upstairs to Church. Ball one. I would love to see a team out in Vancouver. I think it absolutely could be supported. The question is what they do stadium-wise. The 1-0 outside is going to miss. 2-0 to Church. Austin, how's it going? Montreal should get an MLB team before Vancouver. Drew, I would love to see the Expos back. I was lucky enough. Here's the 2-0. Down low, 3-0. I was lucky enough to go see a game in Montreal at the Olympic Stadium many, many years ago. And I loved it. It was a great time. Someone from Vancouver, I will cheer for both, but can't root against the Jays. There you go, Kay. And he's going to walk him on 4 straight pitches. Mad Max going to walk him to first. There's nothing wrong about cheering for another team when you're absolutely, Matt. That's how I feel. That's how I feel for sure. Why do people in Vancouver better than Montreal? So I don't think they're necessarily better. I just think we see the support that goes down to Seattle. And I think it would be great. Having a West Coast team would be awesome. This in their 4 strike. If Montreal were to get a team back, I would love to see them in the American League. I'd love to see Montreal, Toronto in the same division. Have them battle it out. Reagan, thanks for the follow. Bo, thanks for the follow as well. Big Bad Johnny, how's it going? Not yet. He's not gone yet. Here's the 0-1. This is going to be fouled off by Blaze Jordan. Goes to 0-2. Alice, how's it going? Welcome in. One of the things I absolutely loved about Montreal is that after the 7th inning, you could get in free. So when we drove down to Montreal, we were going to the game the next day, but we went to the stadium, picked up a hat, t-shirt, some merch, went in and watched the last couple innings, and then went back the next day for our game. I thought that was a great idea. Obviously, when you're not selling out every game, you have empty seats, you can do that. You're not going to get a huge walk-up crowd to come in for the last couple innings. But it was a nice thing they did. Here's the 1-2. Scherzer sends it in, swing and a miss. He gets Jordan swinging. 3rd strikeout here for Scherzer. And he's motoring. Max is looking great today. Honestly, keep Hoffman. He's not doing terrible. Yeah, voice man, he's doing much better. Hoffman is certainly much improved. Much improved. That's right. Peralta traded to the Rays. Or at least it's happening. It's in progress. I haven't seen the return yet. If anybody's seen what is coming back, let me know. Nootbaar back up here. A curveball in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Max mixing it up. Going in with that curve. Expos at Cherry Park and Grand. Nice, Ray. Expos were fun. I saw a spring training game in Florida. The Expos and the Orioles way back. So much fun. Going to catch a preseason game down in Florida was awesome. I would tell you, besides the heat, it was hot. Some of the best lemonade I've ever had in my life at that spring training park. Scherzer staring down 0-2, 2 outs. Oh, this is hit sharply. This going all the way down the left field corner, right down in the corner. That's a fair ball. Springer slow to get over. Can't really throw it over. It's cut off. The run comes home and scores. 1-0. It's a stand-up double. And the runner goes first to home. Nootbaar's 8th double of the season. And that's a combination with a solid hit that goes right down in the left field corner. A slow running Springer to get over there. And Springer, with very little arm, cannot get a good throw to bring it in. So those factors, Jimenez coming way out, almost halfway in the outfield between third base, and just all comes together, and the Cardinals score pretty much with ease there. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here on Jordan Walker. Unfortunate. I think if we had one of our other guys out in left field, if Piñongo was still here in left field, he makes that throw. He gets there a lot faster. It just stayed fair. It just hung out there. This is going to be hit down the right side. Running back, a leaping catch by Miles Straw. And the inning is over, but the Blue Jays do give up 1. Varsho, Jimenez, and Urias all coming up here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So it was a good pitch. It was hit sharply, just goes right down deep into that corner. And again, the slow running Springer and the lack of arm there allows some extra time for that run to come over. Hey, JD. Jared, yeah, Peralta to the Rays. We're seeing that come across the wire, the chit chat on the Twitter. Sorry, the X in progress. It hasn't officially been posted yet, but it is in motion, seems to be taking place. So we're keeping an eye on what is happening. This is crazy. You want to talk about bonkers stuff? The Dodgers owe $1.1 billion in deferred money to players. How crazy is that? They'll be paying Shohei Ohtani until 2043, Mookie Betts until 2044, Blake Snell until 2046, Freddie Freeman until 2040, Will Smith to 43, Kyle Tucker to 45, Edmund to 44, Teoscar Hernandez to 39, Tanner Scott to 39, and Edwin Diaz until 47. That is absolutely stupid bananas. That was posted by FanDuel. I just reshared that out. So if you follow me on X, you'll see that graphic they put out. But that is absolutely disgusting in deferred money. Absolutely crazy. Sounds like also the Red Sox apparently making an offer for De La Cruz. Let's see. Oh, I got lots to read up on here. All right, let's get back into it. We'll check it at the next break. Yeah, Jared is pretty sweet. Cal, what's going on? Welcome in. Varsho stepping in. He's going to swing away 0-2. Oh, Cal, they've been winning it lately. So let's see. We'll take it. See if they come back. Onyx, what's shaking? Welcome in. 390 at-bats for Vladdy and 6 home runs, none in Toronto. Will today be that day? Prescott, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe and lighting the blue lamp. Welcome into the community. The Times has it posted. Here's the 0-2 on Varsh. Takes it for a ball. Let's see. Continue here. I don't want to subscribe. Oh my God, their website is so cluttered. All right, I don't have time to go through it. Offering your top prospect for De La Cruz. Here's the 2-2 to Varsho. Swing and a foul tip. We'll see if that trigger gets pulled. Can't wait till Vlad has a banger year 1 year and all the Vlad haters suddenly switch. You know, it's funny, Riley. You know, Vlad was absolutely incredible in our playoff run last year. And that's what we're paying Vladdy to do. He was great in the playoffs. So no real hate from me on Vlad, just some frustrations. And I think that's fair. When you're getting paid like that, you gotta at least contribute. Here's a 3-2, swing and a miss. And Varsho goes down swinging. That's 4 strikeouts now for Liberatore. Wow, is he having a heck of a ball game to start this one off? Saw Vlad back in a double and Sam with Trey Savage and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Oh, wow. With the Fisher Cats. Here's Jimenez going to step in. Jimenez, the number 9 hitter today, takes this one in for a strike. Losing the World Series is why he's trash this year. I don't think so. I mean, he was great in the World Baseball Classic, right? In the championship. This is going to be up high. Turbo, what's going on? Welcome in. We need a lottery system for free agency and trades, plus hard cap. Yeah, they definitely have to do something. It is certainly not looking good, right? And that's why I do not think we will see baseball next season. Jimenez going to chop this one foul. Count goes to 1-2. It is certainly going to be interesting to see how the negotiations go. And Normally, you want that stuff to kind of stay private, but this year, because the cap is kind of the big conversation piece, I want it to be a very public negotiation. I want to know what's going on. Alberto, how's it going? Welcome in. This is going to be popped up. I said hello to Onyx. So, Jer, because, they got to negotiate this, there's a chance it could be a lockout. I think very high probability. Kev, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's the 1-2. This coming through. It's hit hard by Jimenez. That's going to fly to center field, but an easy catch is made. 2 down now. We're going to go back to the top of the lineup for Luis Urias. Let's see if he can get going. That's a good question. I mean, Scherzer's looked okay so far. He's looked good. Waiting to watch baseball. Yes, Seth, we were well aware. We posted a video on that a little earlier today. Urias takes the first pitch high, ball 1. He has been very, very good since coming over. I like the way he's been contributing to the team. Some big hits. He was a hero on Friday. Here's the 1-0 up high. Going to go to 2-0. Not sure. Yes. Actually, Sean, yes, he is. So it's a rent-a-player situation. Looking like a Cy Young winner versus the Blue Jays. He's pitching a great game. Although 47 pitches at this point, and he's looking great. This one in is going to be fouled off. Going to be 2-1 now. Kev, you like the Dodgers? Yeah, the Dodgers. I mean, any player that's on the move, that's their choice, right? I saw that. Yeah, it was the Ohtani double. Was it the double logo man auto card? 2-2 as Urias swings through that one. Crazy Onyx. $11 million for that Ohtani card. Why can't I pull a card like that? Here's the 2-2. Coming in, it's going to be hit sharply to third base. A little flip over, and he can't beat it out. So that's it for the Blue Jays. They are retired. Let's go to the top of the 4th. 1-0 for the Cards. Burleson, Herrera, and Wynn coming up as Scherzer is going to come back out. Let's take a quick peek and see how the Jays behind right now has impacted on the money line. Let's take a little look-see here. So many clicks to get in. Log back in. Yes, please. Yes, I'm fit to play. If you are playing, please make sure you play responsible and within your means. So the Blue Jays all of a sudden go to plus 130. Plus 130 on the money line. That's not too shabby. What other Toronto bets can we pull off here? Kaz to get 1+ hit is plus 500. Oh, that's home runs. Excuse me. No, we don't want home runs. It's crazy. Vladdy to get 2 hits today is plus 390. No respect there for Vladdy on the betting line. A Guerrero home run today is plus 750. Plus 750 if you think Vlad is going to get his first home run today here in Toronto. We need to sell and buy. Arif says we need to do it both. Life, what's going on? Welcome in. The 3 prospects the Mets got were the Rays 15, 26, and 27th for Peralta. So they also get 3 prospects, 3 under 30. So 3 within the top 30 ranked. The Dodgers got 3 within the top 20 ranked. That's still a pretty darn good return for the Mets. So some good returns going around. Hey, B, what's up? Welcome in. So we'll see if Gausman is going to be on the move and what Gausman's return could be. So Burleson steps in. First pitch from Scherzer in there for a strike. Nicely done. Very nicely done. One can only hope for a Vlad home run. Salary cap won't help because the Dodgers will find some way to cheat till their parent company is. This is going to be popped up. They always will, Turbo. Third base side, Ernie Clement is there. He's going to make the catch. One down. 40 pitches now for Scherzer here in the fourth. So he's having a great pace. A lot of short outs. Cards suck. Oh, Katie, that is a good question. One would say it would be a hard cap followed by, again, a steep luxury tax or some kind of steep punishment for going over. But how you grandfather it in, especially with a lot of these contracts today and all the deferred revenue, especially the Dodgers have deferred revenue going into the 2040s. Herrera took a first pitch for a strike. Second pitch is going to be popped foul. Jammed it on the hands, so count going to go to 0-2 on him. Yes, Kitty, it's going to be very interesting to see how they do put it together. I think it would be interesting if they said the percentage, here's the 0-2 outside, the percentage of salary you're making on your whole team salary. So if your team salary was $100 million and you're making 10% of that salary, then when you put the cap into play, you should get 10% of the new cap. Ground ball to third, picked up by Clement, over to first in time as Oak pulls that out of the ground. 2 down. I mean, that would never get passed because it means everybody's going to take a massive pay cut. But I mean, that would be a quick and easy way of doing it. Whatever percentage you're getting paid, you put a cap in play and that's what you get. But then how do you deal with all that deferred revenue, right? This is going to be hit. Oh, that was a replay. I thought it was a first pitch hit. Wynn is going to step in now. Ernie and Oak doing okay. Ernie's throws have been a little low coming from third today, and Oak has been fishing him up. Hey, Dallas, what's going on? But doing a good job with it. First pitch is going to be a little up high. Scherzer definitely having a better start today than he did his last start, even though he gave up that one run. Not 100% on him. Here's the 1-0 in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Goes from 93 miles an hour on the fastball to a 74 mile an hour curveball, dropping it in there for a strike. The 1-1 just misses that top corner. Kirk tried to frame it there to get the call. That is not going to work, but a beauty of a pitch coming through. So 3.5 games back of the wild card. Toronto still in this race, but 5 teams ahead of them they have to skip. Swing and a miss by Wynn. Count goes to 2-2. What's up, Vaughn? Throws a little low, but I'm starting to think Ernie is a bit more comfortable at third than second. Yeah, and I think, there's an interesting case to be made. Hang on, here's the 2-2. Strike 3 call. Another strikeout for Scherzer. That's another 4 today. Let's go to the bottom for Vladimir Guerrero, Kaz Okamoto, and George Springer. So hear me out, and Vaughn, we kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday. Let's assume George Springer gets traded. We heard the Red Sox were interested. Some people were saying the Yankees are interested. Let's say Springer gets traded. Then you can move some guys around your infield. Vladdy, in my opinion, maybe Vladdy becomes your permanent DH. You put Kaz at first. You move Ernie to third. And then you got some wiggle room between second and short. Jimenez sits at short. Maybe there's a world in which the Blue Jays bring Bo Bichette back next year. Bo comes back in at short, and you move Jimenez to second. Or you leave Vladdy at first. You leave Oak at third. You put Ernie in at second. You leave Jimenez at short, and Bo Bichette becomes your DH. So there's some interesting things that can come into play if George Springer is not on this Blue Jays team next year with your infield. Now, I like Jimenez's defense. I take Jimenez's defense over Bichette's defense any day. I take Clement's defense over Bichette's defense. So it would be interesting if we could get Bose back into the lineup by keeping him in a DH role. Or maybe you kind of rotate on some games where Vlad, some days he DHs and Oak moves to first, and in those games you have Ernie move to third. So there's a lot of flexibility. Yeah, so you're right. Urias isn't going to be a full-time player, but he could do like he is today, where when you shift things around, he can come in and play pretty much any of those infield positions. So it becomes a lot of flexibility when you don't have to play Springer as DH every day. And seeing just how that one hit happened, I don't think you want Springer in left field. Vladdy swinging at the first pitch, strike one. Emma, I mean, I know the show. I haven't played the mobile version of it, though. A house and a car and 3 dogs, Johnny. That's funny. Vladdy going to pull this one foul, 0-2 very, very quickly here. Why would we even consider bringing back the contract? So not in a trade, average, not in a trade. So remember, Bo Bichette has opted out of the rest of his contract with the Mets. So he'll be a free agent after this season. So if Bo wanted to come back, as Vladdy wants a challenge here, if Bo Bichette wanted to come back and Toronto says, I'm not paying you what you got paid in New York, and it is going to be a strike call, so a bad challenge here by Vladdy, and he goes down swinging. So the 5th strikeout for Liberatore. So yeah, Bichette opted out. So very interesting situation in New York. Okamoto is going to pop this one up. So he's going to fly it to left field, and that's another out for the Blue Jays. So 2 very, very quick outs here. Very quick outs. Oh, Riley, I think he's absolutely miserable in New York. Thank you, Lego. Yeah, I'll check it out. I've been watching the TSN tracker. Stu, thank you so much for the heart. Welcome in. Pitch here to Springer in there for a strike. Liberatore throwing a lot of strikes today. 56 pitches, 37 of them strikes. This one is going to be up high. So actually a little less than I thought. He's getting a lot of outs. Joker, how's it going? That's right. Let us get it, right? Let us get it. Happy. That is a good question. Does he want to come back? I haven't heard him publicly state that. So I couldn't tell you. He shouldn't have left in the first place. I agree. Here's a 2-2 swinging a. Oh, he got a piece of it in and out of the glove. He stays alive. Rush fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Man, I wish I was going to the Rush show. I think it was just a matter of he got so much money offered to him, he couldn't say no. Here's the 2-2 coming in, and did he go around? They appeal it, and they say yes, he did. So another strikeout. 6 strikeouts for Liberatore right now. Wow. Nothing going for the Blue Jays here. 1 hit apiece. We're going to the top of the 5th for Torres. Furman and Church, this game is moving. No, he cannot. He cannot. Can't play. Well, he can play short, but he has a lot of errors. Ganassi on leave to 2015 and regrets it. Rush fan, thank you so much for hitting that follow. Yeah, I mean, he definitely regrets it. And it would be nice to see him come back, but I think it would have to be in a DH role. Because I like Jimenez. I like Jimenez a lot at shortstop. He's better than Bo. And I think third base is just too far for Bo to make plays. Hey, watching this Cardinals team. Drake, they're so all over the place, right? They're so all over the place. Hey, Derek, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, Listen, they're getting pitching well right now. Liberatore, 4 innings pitched. He's only given up 1 hit. He's got 6 strikeouts. I mean, he's pitching absolutely phenomenal right now. And Scherzer is not playing too bad. 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. And again, I don't even blame that run on Scherzer. It was a well-hit ball to the corner, deep in the corner, and it was just Springer was slow to get there and a very weak arm to throw it in. And I think that's what you run into when you have Springer in left field. You're kind of losing a couple of beats versus having, one of your other folks out there. Having Sanchez or Schneider play out there probably would have been a bit quicker getting over. All right, Mad Max is going to make his way back out onto the mound. I think his pitch count is low, but I think this is the part now where we got to start being careful with Max. We don't want this game to get away from him very quickly. Snake, that is the kind of favorite opinion right now. Manis is a black hole of offense. Do you feel like his defense? He does, Cal. I think Bo and Jimenez are like complete opposites of each other. Bo's defense is suspect, but his hitting is elite. Or it should be elite. In their 4 strike. I think Jimenez's defense is elite. He's a Gold Glove shortstop, in my opinion. Every season, he's making some huge plays, but his batting is suspect. And I think if we have all of our other bats going, and Jimenez isn't hitting terribly this year. He's had some big hits. But I think we need that defense in there. And there's an issue with the pitch comm. Scherzer's pitch comm seems to be busted, so he's going to get a replacement run out here. Last year, we saw all kinds of pitch comm issues with the Blue Jays. Every time a relief pitcher came in, there was pitch comm issues. We don't see as many this year. Hey, Lucas, thank you for hitting that follow. So Scherzer going to put that back in his glove, get it sorted out. Folks, we're a couple of likes shy of 100. If you haven't hit that like button yet, give that thumbs up, a clickety click, click, click. We'd appreciate it. And if you're not subbed up to the channel, kindly hit that subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of our sports community here on the Samuel B12 experience. We're about 14 subs away from our next little mini milestone. So 14 and counting. Drake hitting that heart. Thank you so much for the gift. Platty 1+ hit. Platty, I looked at that earlier and it made me nervous. This one just misses, goes to 101 on Torres. Thank you for the rose as well. Ari, anytime between now and tomorrow at 6 o'clock, they'll start rolling in. This one in there for a strike. I don't think we're going to see any in the middle of the game. So maybe a little bit later on today. Now that Skubal trade is in the books, we kind of have a market value for starting pitching, and we'll see what the conversation is going to play out as. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Mad Max, his 5th of the day. He's got 9 strikeouts now in his last 9 innings pitched. Looking good. I can't find the clickety click click button. Where's the any key? That's amazing. So Furman going to step up. He's 0 for 1. Scherzer pitch number 55 in there for a strike. The 31-year-old rookie. Hey, good for him. Good for him. When you start to get up there, when you start to get to your late 20s, you start to wonder, is it ever going to happen? Is it ever going to happen? It's a 31. Take it. Wannabe, what's up? Who do you think will hit the next home run? That's a good question. So hard to say. Here's the 1-1. This is going to be popped up left side, left center, going back to the wall. Varsho is there and going to haul it in and make the catch. That's 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. Let's go. I don't know. I want to pick an unlikely suspect for a home run. Should we go with Miles Straw? Straw's been playing well. Go with Miles Straw. Ernie Clement, break out of his funk. Scherzer, pitch number 58. Going to be fouled off here by Church. Remember, Trey is only 23. I know. Oh, the GOAT. I think it's ridiculous. I'm so sick of the Dodgers. Unlikely it would be Vladdy. That's right. This is going to be golfed in a right field. That's a base hit with 2 outs. Church gets aboard. You say Jordan Walker going to hit it? Derek saying Kaz Okamoto going to do it. You got Urias. Santino, how's it going? I really hope we keep Bieber. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem like it will be the case. Yeah, he's a name we're certainly hearing circulate around, especially with a good start under his belt, a couple good starts, coming back from injury. Kaz, so Barger is shut down for the year, unfortunately. Remember, he came back from the bilateral ankle issue, and he had that monster throw-in from right field while he blew out his elbow. He didn't need full Tommy John surgery, but still required some work to be done. So he's out for the year and should be back in time for preseason next year. This is going to be popped up. Jordan sending it on the shortstop side, and Jimenez makes the catch. So 5 innings done. We're going to the bottom of 5th. Kirk Clement and Miles Straw coming up here. Kirk is 1 for 1. Ernie is 0 for 1, as is Miles Straw. Can we trade in Little and Hoffman for a couple of Leafs defensemen? Absolutely. Little, Hoffman, and Morgan Riley packaged together. Let's do it. Jays are high on Parker and Niemela taking a big step next year. Yep, 100%. Not Skeens, Scooble. Pittsburgh did not trade Paul Skeens. Skeens has not been traded. Scooble been traded. Wouldn't surprise me though. The Dodgers picked up Skeens as well. Although Pittsburgh would be toast if they made that move. I'd rather have Hoffman than Morgan Riley and Little. Right? We'll still have to throw in a year's worth of hot dogs. As long as they're the Toonie dogs, it's okay. Sweet and Dreamy, how's it going? Welcome in. That's rumor going around. Oh, I haven't heard that one yet. Drake, thank you for the gifts. I don't know if I said thank you or not. There's going to be so many trade rumors going around. I would be careful what we believe. Let's see what else is coming up. Not seeing anything else coming up on the wire just yet. But the day is still early. All right, Blue Jays. Time to have a big inning. Let's get back in this one. Down by 1. Here comes Alejandro Kirk. Liberatore has been great. He's up to 60 pitches. Kirk swings at the first one, hits it to third. And this one, he's not going to beat out. Hey, Joe, welcome in. Skeen's velocity has been dropping significantly lately. Last game, he could barely hit, and I really drew. Oh, man. Dodgers ruined it. Dodgers ruined baseball. So they're really going to be locked out next year, not because they want to impose a salary cap rule. That's kind of what they're going to lock them out under. But it's really just they're so sick and tired of the Dodgers. They want to lock them out to ignore the Dodgers for a year. Ernie Clement going to step in. He takes this for a strike. 2 quick strikes here on Ernie Clement. Wow. Blue Jays just can't get anything going right now. Here's the 0-2. Ernie reaches, pokes it in a right center field, and that catch is made. Blue Jays continue the out parade. They just cannot get on base. So Liberatore is doing great. Here comes Miles Straw. Let's see if the Straw Head can do it. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's get it rocking and rolling, right? Let's pick it up. Jays start a new series tomorrow. Things going to start to get a little hard. Straw showing bunt. He's going to pull that one back. We saw Varsho get a bunt single yesterday, which was awesome. So tomorrow night, the Jays go to Houston to take on the Astros. They're going to be in Houston for a couple of games. 8 o'clock starts. And they're going to be in tough for those ones. I just found last day 2 Expos bobbleheads 23-24 season. Nice, Johnny. This is going to be put on the turf. He's hustling down the line. Here comes the throw, but he cannot beat it out. So the Jays are retired. We're going to the 6th. This game is flying. Nootbaar, Walker, and Burleson coming up here. Marlo, how's it going? We can't hit anything. That is right. Andrew, thanks for the follow. The Jays certainly have a chance, Evan. It's only a 1-run game. The Blue Jays certainly have an opportunity. It is crazy. Oh boy, they have to get something going. Scherzer going to come back out here. Scherzer needs to continue his good play, his hot hand. All right, folks, we're so close. If you're just hopping in, remember to hit that like button, hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, and of course, hit that subscribe as well. Now, let me check where we are. We were 14 away from our little milestone when I checked previously. Getting closer, getting closer. 12 away, 12 subs away. So if you haven't hit that subscribe, hit that subscribe. Let's go. That was a quick inning, Lake. Way too quick. Way too quick. Hey, David. Different teams. Maybe time for a head coach, John Schneider, to go hard-hitting practice like Berube. Oh, I wouldn't want Schneider to do anything Berube did. Berube's coaching tactics did not work. Hey, Craig, what's going on? Everybody used to complain about the powerful and highly paid Yankees in the Steinbrenner era. Same can be said about the Dodgers empire today. Craig, you are spot on, my friend. Spot on. Sick, what's going on? We may be buyers. Jays have been hitting in the later innings. That's right. Well, we are getting to those later innings. Hopefully it can turn around. You only got one set of the rings. Oh, Gumdrop, that's awesome. Enjoy them. Enjoy them. They look so good. Roof closed here today. A rainy day in Toronto. And it really does change the way the game feels. We were talking about it earlier. Here's a first pitch to Nootbaar. That one's going to be down low. Ready for Thursday's game. Oh, I can't look that far ahead, Lego. I can barely look forward to Tuesday, let alone Thursday. Kyle coming in with the subscribe. Kyle lighting that blue lamp. Thank you so much, Kyle. Challenge here. Pitch was to the outside. Let's see what the challenge shows. And it just catches that outside edge. So it is a strike call. Count goes to 1-1. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up. Foul. Count goes to 1-2 as Scherzer now at 64 pitches. Nathan excited for Thursday. You're excited for next week. Current Jays core isn't good. Last year's an outlier. Everyone can go outside of Vladdy, Cease, Bieber, Valenzuela, Kirk, Parker, Clement, Harlan, Rogers. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what they do, Santiago. Santonio. Going to be popped up and foul. Stetson, what's up? Sent to the hospital after a scare. Oh, no. Wife called the EMTs last night and rushed me to the ER. But back and ready for some good play. Like Stetson, I hope you're okay, my friend. Take it easy. Rest up. And don't scare your wife. Blended, what's going on? I know. How is he not hit one at home? It's crazy. But Stetson, in all seriousness, I hope you're okay. Take it easy and rest up. Here's the 1-2 to Nootbaar. Just misses outside. Going to be 2-2. Mega, what's going on? Welcome in. Holy smokes. 2-2 count. Come on, Max. Now up to pitch 68. That's going to be put on the turf. The first, Oka's going to grab it, flip it to Max, who steps on the bag. One down, one down. The Harpers, what's up? I love the challenge system, but it does show how often batters are wrong too. I agree with you. I was thinking about that a couple of days ago. Certainly we see how wrong some of the umpires are, but it really shows you how wrong some of the players are as well. And I'd love to see a stat that shows you kind of the percentage where the players are right and wrong, and who, which catchers and which players have the best challenge rate. I think that would be interesting. Swing and a miss as Walker whiffs right through it. Strike one. Spencer Miles is starting to get loose here in the Jays pen, which I think is the right thing to do now with Max about to throw his 70th pitch. This one is going to be high. If Max can get through this inning, I think he pitched a great day. He goes 6 innings, only giving up 1 run. If it stays this way, would be an awesome day. Yeah, Duggan, I hope it's not the case, but I'm preparing myself. You know what, Math? I don't think they have. Maybe once. This is going to be high, 2-1 play. I still think the Jays will come back. Has me chained to the recliner and won't let me out of it, so I'm trapped here with you fine folks. That's funny. Just relax. Maybe you shouldn't be watching the Jays if you need to relax. This is going to be lined into left fields, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good reach there for Walker, and he pokes that one in. 1 out, 1 on. Now let's get Burleson to hit in a double play and get out of it. Right, Johnny? Yeah, good little piece of hitting here by the Cards. Scherzer taking a look, getting himself set. This pitch is going to be fouled back as Burleson loses the bucket on that swing. Strikeout and a foul out for the big man today with a 283 average. Once I think they had 4 in a row, announcer said, and a win today would match the season high. There you go. And empty the cupboards for a player on the Brewers. Inside high, 1-1. Blue Jays just got to keep it going, right? Max has pitched a good day, but again, the bats have struggled tremendously. Kirk is set. Max bringing the pitch count down, delivers, and this is going to be a challenge. This is a strike all day. It was called a ball. Kirky does challenge it. And again, that's the one area of Valenzuela's game he doesn't challenge enough. I think Kirk challenges a lot, and this is a strike. So good job there by Kirk. Count goes to 1-2. Hey, Colin, welcome in. Axel, what's going on? I'm still going for the Blue Jays. I still think the Jays are going to come through. Kieran Derlog, yeah, they did, and we need them to both lose again today, and Jays pull out a win. This is going to be down low, Burleson. Patient on it. Count goes to 2-2. Hey, Jay. Oh, lots of reasons, Jay. Prep, what's going on? Stream was a source of comfort for me and my health scare despite being a Leafs fan. Prep, I hear you. Well, that's why we're here for everybody. Burleson going to jump all over this one, and he's going to get another base hit. Dukins, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. How the heist work? So once somebody activates the heist, Johnny, anybody can jump in on it, and it's all just like a dice roll to determine who wins and who doesn't. Fun little computer games. And Schneider is going to march his way out with 2 on. He did not give a call out to the pen, but he's going to come out and have a little conversation with Scherzer. 1 out and 2 on. Having an honest conversation here to see how Scherzer's feeling, what he thinks. So Max still wants to be in here. Scherzer going to come back, say, okay. So Schneider obviously heard what Max says. The question will be, at what point is he going to make the pull? He's going to let him try to finish it out. Herrera coming up. You don't want to leave him too long so this game blows wide open. Hey, Cal, it's probability. There is a probability that is for sure. So Herrera with that bizarre stance, he's set. Scherzer delivers, swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Fraser, how's it going? Hitting has been brutal today, that's for sure. So Spencer Miles, I believe, was warming up earlier. We'll see if he does come in. This is going to be hit sharply. Center field, and Varsho going to make the catch. He's going to throw this one in towards third. Not in time. So runners on the corners with 2 outs now. A long fly ball there by Herrera. He goes to 0 for 3. Good bit of hitting. Hey, Gazarian, what's going on? Well, I don't know if there's any I would really like to see leave, but it sounds like Gosman could be the lead guy. Hey, Jay's Hater, what's up? Yeah, right. Confirmed. Arch, welcome in. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. If you're just coming in and joining us, make sure you're hitting that like button. Here's Wynn. He's going to step in with 2 outs, runners on the corners. Big moment here for Max Scherzer in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch just misses a little bit low. Oh, yeah, I know. We just shared out a tweet on X where the Dodgers have like $1 billion deferred into the 2040s. This one in there for a strike. Stetson coming in. Thank you for the super chat. Some trivia. What kind of grass is planted in MLB stadiums? Ooh. Is it bluegrass? I have no idea. Here's the 1-1. Going to be pop, foul, goes to 1 and 2. Do they use turf builder? What kind of grass do they use? Is that the same check that's in the mail? That's right. The green color. Oh, Rush fan, I don't know. Springer's arm was pretty bad throwing in from left. It might be equal there. The fake one. 1 and 2, 2 outs, runners on the corner. Scherzer versus Wynn. Who's going to win this battle? It's going to be down low. Kirk keeps it in front of him. Runner, though, going to go to second base. So a wild pitch is going to be declared against Max Scherzer. It skipped right in front of the plate, up off the chest of Kirk, and it rolled back onto the turf. So now it's 2 and 2, 2 outs with runners on second and third. Iris, thank you for the follow. Bargain Herald. Oh, I remember Bargain Heralds. 2 and 2. Come on, Max. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's hit. It's fair. Right back to Max. He's going to flip this over to Okamoto at first base. And the Blue Jays get out of it without getting into trouble. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning where the Cardinals lead 1-0. It's time for the Blue Jays to turn it on. Varsho is coming up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Jimenez is 0 for 1. And then Luis Urias is 0 for 2 with a strikeout as we go to the top of the order. The Blue Jays need to get it going. Well, Sam got one of them for half a point. Yes. Bruce for the win. Bruce got them both. Way to go, Bruce. Most MLB parks use natural grass, primarily Kentucky bluegrass in cooler climates, and Bermuda grass in warmer regions, often mixed with ryegrass for durability and color. So there you go. If you want to get your lawn to look like an MLB park, there is your color combination of grasses. Stetson knows his grass. Thank you, Stetson, for the super chats and the trivia. That was a great one. Appreciate it. Joseph coming in for that subscribe. Thank you so much, Joseph. Welcome to the community as we get closer and closer to our little mini milestone. Let's take a sneak peek. Where are we at? Oh, 7 away, 7 subs away. Thank you all. Hit that subscribe if you're just coming in and joining us. We appreciate having you here with us. The Blue Jays in the bottom of the 6th inning. Max Scherzer pitching a pretty darn good game. High fives all the way around. That's probably going to be it for him. So way to go, Max. Let's see if the bats can now give Max a little help. Let's get some runs. Hayden coming in with the follow. Thank you so much, Hayden. Max doing Max things. Let's go. Yeah, Dallas, I saw that. It's absolutely crazy. First pitch here to Varsho. That's going to be in there for a strike. I feel like every couple of months we're talking about WestJet or Air Canada going on strike. This is going to be poked into play over to second base, thrown over in time, and Varsho continues the slump. 69 pitches for Liberatore now. He's throwing them really, really well. Blue Jays cannot seem to hit his breaking stuff. He's throwing a lot of it, and the Blue Jays just can't catch up to it. So here comes Jimenez. He's 0 for 1, takes a pitch way up high. Let's bring this one through. Come on. In there for a strike. Let's see. Sean, I didn't see anything. This is going to be popped up on the right side and the catch is made. So I didn't see. Sean, I don't see the comment, so maybe it was deleted. Yeah, I don't see it, Sean. Maybe the mods got to it. Yeah, we don't stand for any hate here in our chat. Here's Urias. Going to take the first pitch in there for a ball. Thomas, turn up your speaker. Let's see here. I'll check my levels really quick. My levels are exactly the right spot. So yeah, turn up your volume. Hamza, how's it going? Welcome in. We cannot hit anything right now. We cannot hit anything. Liberatore coming in. Well, the mods will take a look for it. They'll take a look and see if there's anything that's deemed really bad. It's maxed. It's way lower than yesterday. Oh, that's weird. Maybe hit refresh. Thomas, my levels are exactly the same. Nothing has changed from today to yesterday. And I do see here everything is exactly where it should be. Here's the pitch in on the hands, and Luis Urias is going to foul it back. Count goes to 2-2. Dante, there may not be a next season, which is crazy. What is the only U.S. state that has exactly 4 letters and 4 letters only? Ooh. This is going to be up high. 3-2, full count. Hey, Rick, welcome in. Yeah, it's crazy what the Dodgers are doing. Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, guys. Get the bat swinging. This is going to be down low, and we're going to take a walk. Let's go. We'll take that. 79 pitches now for Liberatore. We got a man on base, and it's a walk. Unfortunately, it's Vladdy coming up. Ohio has 3 letters. That's true. The O doesn't count as 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts here today. They certainly did, Jack. Vladdy takes this first pitch inside. Vladdy, if there's ever a time now to explode, it would be a good one. Blue Jays acquired Talon from the White Sox for cash or a player to be named later. This is going to be low. 2-0 to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy, be patient. Come on, Vlad. Let's do some good things here. Let's do some good things. Take a base hit. We'll take anything. Come on, Vladdy. Vladdy going to pop this one foul. Count goes to 2-1. Good crack at the bat there. Just behind it. Times have changed, that's for sure. Come on. Got to advance the runner over. Blue Jays have not had many runners on base here today. They only have 1 hit, and I believe this was the first walk as well. Gonna miss down and in. 3-1 on Vladdy. Hey, Ian, how's it going? No, not really. They did just acquire Jamison Talon, but seems to be cash considerations. Come on, Vladdy. 3-1. Don't swing at something outside. Here's the pitch. It's low, and he swings. Vladdy swinging at a pitch way low. Come on. Liberatore had 84 pitches now. Blue Jays trying to get it going. Pitcher's going to step off the mound. So runner is going to go. 3-2, 2 outs. Vladdy is set. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss at a pitch outside again. 7th strikeout for Liberatore. 3 strikeouts for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Take him out. Don't let him go up to bat anymore. Come on, 3 strikeouts. Oh my goodness. Vladimir Guerrero. Jason, what's going on? Welcome in. I cannot believe. Manuel, how's it going? Valenzuela is not getting play time today. Maybe he'll come in and pitch hit later, but that was just shameful. Torres, Furman, and Church coming up here for the Cards as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Vlad, just come on. He had a 3-1 count, and he swings at a pitch low and a pitch outside. That's not good. Okay to concede that I was incorrect. I was thinking of Alaska, but then Utah and Iowa also qualify, so no points awarded, and I got fired from the trivia podium. Stetson, that's outstanding. Thank you so much, my friend, for all your trivia and all your super chats. Your contributions to the channel have been absolutely amazing, my friend, and I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Really, really do. Stetson, because you have contributed so much, I would like to send you a t-shirt or a hat of your choosing. So send me an email and let me know if you would like a hat or a t-shirt, and I will send you a link that you can redeem on me, shipping included. I would like to send you a hat or a t-shirt, whatever you would like. So Stetson, please do send me an email with which you'd like, and I will get that out to you. You can go to our store. You'll see the link in the chat, or go to our YouTube store and let me know which t-shirt or which hat you would like so I can get you a link for it. But thank you, Stetson, so much for everything. You've been absolutely amazing, and your support has been phenomenal. Vladdy needs more sunflower seeds. That's outstanding. Hey, John, welcome in. Just wondering if the Blue Jays have an optometrist on staff. Right? Oh, they're swinging at so many pitches outside the zone. Laker, we do have merch. Yes, indeed. We have our own channel merch. You can go to our website, samwellb12experience.com, and go to the store there, or go to our YouTube page and click the store link, and you can find all of our merch. I believe I have a link tree in our bio on TikTok that you can click to see all of our links as well. So Spencer Miles going to come in here in relief in a couple of pitches. He's equaling the count to Torres, 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Carter, that's funny. This pitch is just going to miss, goes to 2-1. So a good game by Max Scherzer today compared to his other starts. He goes 6 innings, gives up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. Nothing wrong with that outing from Mad Max today. I personally don't want to see Varsho get traded, Colton, but I think he's one of those guys that could be on the move. I'm hearing Philly is interested in him and Hoffman. This is going to be hit sharply by Torres. Fly ball, center field. Underneath it, and that catch is made. Hey, Alexandra, what's up? Dark Viper, hello there. I'm watching on Sportsnet Ontario is where we're watching today's game. All dog, how's it going? They're killing your parlay. Rick was shaking, sitting on the dock. It's raining. Listen on the phone. You got the barbecue going. Nice, Rick. Nice. Yeah, it was pouring here earlier today. It seems to have stopped. A lot of rain downtown Toronto, though. So first pitch into Furman, and he's going to foul that one off. Fermin. Sorry, I got to pronounce it with the accent. We're cried talent because we have to deal to trade Bieber, so we're going to need more depth. Could that be the reason why? Is it Bieber or Gosman that could be announced? Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Jamie, it's just an image. It's a great image. I love it. He did, like Scherzer had a good game today. A better OVR than Vladdy next year. Excuse me. Oh, in the show. You know, that's a great question. He very well may, based upon how they played this year. I always get tripped up on the overall ratings in the video games because sometimes they're just so way off. My opinion differs a lot. Here's the 1-2, doesn't get in a chase. Going to go to 2-2. Nice pitch there by Miles, just couldn't get him. That's right. Make sure you're crashing those likes. Smash that thumbs up button. Thank you, everybody, so much. This is going to be put on the turf. Running over is Ernie. Fields it quickly, getting it to Okamoto at first base. And we got 2 down now. 2 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Springer to the Yankees. Yeah, Sean. And we've heard there's been a lot of rumors Springer to the Red Sox as well. Now, I'll be honest, I hate both of those deals because I hate trading within your own division. That always comes back to bite you. Always comes back to bite you, especially because we have series coming up against Boston and New York very soon. This is going to be put on the turf again, fielded by Jimenez. He's going to hop this to Okamoto in time. They're going to punch him out. Good job by the Blue Jays here. We go to the bottom. of the 7th inning, and maybe our bats will get going. Okamoto, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Alejandro Kirk is 1 for 2. All right, folks, you know what time it is. It's time for our virtual wave. So find your wave hand emojis. I want you to flood this chat. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Hey, get your hands up. Put your virtual hands up. Let's see those wave emojis come through, and maybe it'll bring some luck to this Blue Jays squad as they need to do it. If you're watching on the deck, on the couch, on the porch, put your hands up. If you're watching in a bar, in a restaurant, at a pub, put your hands up. If you are driving, please do not put your hands up. But if you're a passenger, get those hands in the air. If you are on Canada's Wonderland and you're climbing up the hill on one of those coasters, why do you have your cell phone out? Put it away. But first, put your hands up. If you're watching from the toilet, it's okay to put those hands up as well. Let's go. Oh, that's funny. Just make sure you wash your hands when you're done there, Jamie. Yes, Jonathan. Yes, they did. Oh, that's so funny. I love our 7th inning stretch. Always a chance for some humor. So the Blue Jays pick up Jamison Talon and some cash considerations from the Cubbies in exchange for a player to be named later or cash. That is the trade. What else is looming? Hey, Mel. Hey, Jeff. If you're on the most wanted list, don't put your hands up. That's funny. That's right, Rick. Blame Sam. Shirts for sale in the store. All right, Ryan Stank is coming in a pitch. He's going to put some stank on it. Let's go. Now that Liberatore is out of the game, maybe the Jays can get some hits. First pitch, the Okamoto is going to be high. The Oak Show has a strikeout and a flyout here today. Allen in his 5.9 ERA. Swing and a miss on another pitch outside the strike zone. My goodness. Stanek throwing. Why does Oak swing at that nonsense? This one way up high, almost got him in the head. How many MLB players have had their numbers retired by more than one team? Participation trophy to those who can name the player with the most teams who have had their number retired. Ooh, I feel like this is a trick question. This is going to be put on the turf, straight to short, over to first in time, and Okamoto goes to 0 for 3 today. Liberatore with a great day, 85 pitches thrown. He goes 6 innings, a 1-hit shutout with 1 walk and 7 strikeouts. A heck of a game. Sad, what's going on? Welcome in. Jackson, hello. Thanks for the follow. Here's the pitch. Springer going to pop this one up on the right side. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. It's off the wall. Springer is going to go to second base. Here's the throw. He's going for 3. Safe. George Springer with the Springer triple. Oh, somebody ate their Wheaties this morning. His second triple of the year. He was slow making the play in left field earlier that gave a run, but he was hustling here. Wow, off the wall, and he just turns on the Jets. A triple for Springer with only 1 out. Let's go. We're a deep fly ball away from tying this game up. George Springer. Holy smokes. We don't even need a single. Just get it, a deep fly ball. Kirk takes the first pitch in for a strike. Let's go. Wow, Springer. You know, if he would have hustled like that in the outfield, we probably would have given up that run earlier on. And here's Kirk. He's going to swing at this one, dropping to a knee, fouls it off. Now Kirk is 0 for 2. Come on, Kirk. Just put it deep. Just put it deep. Kirk wants time. Stanek is standing by. Holy smokes, Alejandro, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Swing, baby, 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 swing. Takes it upstairs. 1 and 2 now. Bunt. Drop the bunt. That would be amazing. Could you imagine? Kirk, Jays are 238 for runners in scoring position this series. Kirk gonna foul it off the right side again. Rainai coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much for subbing up. Welcome into the channel. If you're not already subbed up, light that blue lamp like Ray and hit that subscribe. It's free to do. Big thanks for the follow. Turkey stepping out, going to adjust the gloves. High pressure situation. Kirk used his blazing speed earlier today to beat out a single. Catcher set up outside. Pitch is going to be low and outside. 2 and 2 now. Tried to get Kirk to chase it. 9 players have had their numbers retired by more than one team. Wow, I was going to guess like 5. Jackie Robinson, that's who I was thinking of. Jackie Robertson, that was the trick answer there, Stetson. Thank you very much. Only 1 out. Only 1 out on the play. 2 and 2 is the count. Kirk swing and misses, and he strikes out. Oh, the one thing you shouldn't have done was strike out. Darn it, Kirky. Well, that's 2 outs now, and the Blue Jays have a runner 90 feet away. Kirk just needed to put it in the air. He just needed to get it deep, and he couldn't. And that's going to bring up Ernie Clement, who has really been struggling. His average went from 298 all the way down to 290. Kirk, we just need a single. Miles Straw is up after Kirk. We just need to put this one in play. Where did the feed just go? Oh, it came back. Theo coming in with the follow. What's up, Theo? My main man. Skit, what's up? I hate everybody going to the Dodgers. And Ernie Clement gonna foul this one back. Kinda DJ, thanks for the follows. Ernie's 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a line out. We gotta put this one. We gotta get a base hit. We gotta bring Springer home. We gotta bring him home. Here's the 0-1 down low, 1-1. Right in Canu, exactly. Come on, boys. Bottom of the 7th inning here. Cards with a 1-0 lead. Springer had a triple, a 1-out triple. Kirk struck out. Now it's up to Ernie. Ernie, check swing, and they're going to say, no, he went around. It's a strike, and Ernie Clement is not happy about it. Ernie is still arguing here. He's not happy about it. Charlie coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much. I think Ernie went around too. Let's go. Lauren coming in with the follow. Welcome in, Lauren. Charlie as well. Thanks for the follow. Here's a 1-2 up high. Ernie's going to pop it up behind home plate, and the catcher has a play on it. Oh, my goodness. And the Blue Jays cannot bring Springer home. A triple by George Springer with 1 out, and the Blue Jays cannot bring him home. Kirk nor Clement can get the job done. And this has been the struggle all year. Wasted opportunity after wasted opportunity. Guys left on base. A hard-fought triple for nothing. Coming up here in the top of the 8th inning, Blaze Jordan, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Lars Nootbaar. I keep calling him a Nootbaar. Nootbaar, he's 1 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, and an RBI. And Jordan Walker, who's 1 for 3. My goodness. Rich, I know it's crazy, right? Crazy. Ariel, how's it going? Welcome in. How did they go from last year to this year? Well, we all know the story in the first couple months. It was all about injuries. We thought when everybody got healthy, things would take off. We thought after Canada Day, it's a new season. And well, so far it hasn't happened. Well, the Blue Jays are 3.5 games back from a wild card spot. We got a couple wins in a row, and it looks like that streak is in jeopardy here today. Let's take a quick peek at the out-of-town scoreboard. The Braves are up over the Nationals 3-2. The Marlins are over the Mets 1-0. The Reds 7-1 over the Pirates. The White Sox are crushing the Rays 5-0. The Astros are up 3-0 over the Rangers. The Yankees 2-1 over the Cubbies. The Rockies 1-0 over the Royals. Angels and Brewers just getting underway. No score there. Phillies and Orioles are delayed. The Diamondbacks and Guardians also delayed. Lots of weather impacting some of these games. We need Minnesota and Cleveland to both lose today in order for the Jays to potentially move up. All right, 1-0 is the score. Miles is back out in relief, back out on the mound. First pitch up high to Jordan, going to be ball one. Hey, Vito, what's going on? Welcome in. Sure, could use another coffee right now. Hope it works. Get that coffee, Vito. Let's not forget all those blown saves. A lot of blown saves early on blended. Absolutely. Miles going to miss outside 2-0. Zach Attack, what's going on? They got three top prospects, Zach. 3 prospects in the top 20 of the prospect rankings. So it's a pretty good trade. This is going to be put on the turf, and that's a base hit. So Jordan going to get on base. The Cardinals, with nobody out, have 1 aboard. My goodness. Zach. Clement just earlier on, back in the third, it was a long, the Cardinals had a runner on first. It was a long double hit into the left field corner, and it brought the runner in from first base. They have a lot blended. They have a great prospect pool. This coming in, it's going to be put on the turf. Picked up, underhanded to Oak, and they get the first base runner. Lead runner does move to second with 1 out. It's a bag of chips compared to the... Well, that's... I agree, Zach, but that's what the market dictates right now, and that seems to be the going rate. The Marlins also, or the Rays also acquiring a pitcher with giving up 3 top prospects. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing well. Would love to see these Blue Jays start getting some hits and make us all feel well. We want the smiles we had yesterday. This coming in for a strike. Good pitch here to Walker. Isabel, thank you so much for the rose. Welcome in. Vote for Hoffman. Absolutely, Rick. Cheers. This is going to be popped up. Playable, shallow center fields. Varsho going to make the catch. That's 2 down, 2 away, 2 away. Saying the Blue Jays just made a trade. Yeah, they made a trade with the Cubbies. Bring them Jameson Talon and some cash in exchange for cash or a player to be made later. Oh, man, the whole Lauer situation is crazy. Listen, I'm happy for Eric Lauer that he's doing much better, but it's wild. Exactly, Ari. If we trade Gosman, we should be getting some top-tier prospects back as well. So the Blue Jays going to elect to intentionally walk Herrera. Soriano is starting to warm up in the pen. So sorry, they intentionally walk Burleson to get to Herrera. So they put Burleson on. So 2 outs, there's 2 on, which sets up that potential force at second. Herrera's 0 for 3 today, swings at the first pitch and misses. Strike 1. Lauer has been awesome. Yeah, he's been doing very, very well. Such a crazy situation that was. This pitch in, foul back. 0-2. Good pitching here by Miles. 81.8 on the curve and 96 on the sinker. Let's see what he's going to pull out here now. There and here, Red Sox have been on absolute fire lately. Absolute fire. Here's the 0-2 outside. 1-2 now. So Spencer Miles has looked okay so far. 21 pitches thrown. This one is going to be just high. Count evens up at 2-2. Yeah, Darren, it's been a wild run, hasn't it? A wild, wild run. Come on, Jays. Time to turn it up. Herrera is set. We need this, Miles. This is coming in. Come on, challenge from Kirk. This is going to be close, folks. This is going to be close. Kirk is going to challenge. Jays have 1 challenge remaining, and it is a strike. So strike 3 call, and the Blue Jays get out of the inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. See what magic is going to come to the bats. And Miles Straw, who's 0 for 2. Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Andreas Jimenez, who's 0 for 2. The Blue Jays have not been able to get anything going. They have 2 hits today. 1 hit from Springer, which was a triple, and nobody could bring him home. And Alejandro Kirk had an infield single way back in the first or second inning. So good challenge there. Max, thank you for the follow. Great challenge there. Let's see if the Blue Jays can now get some momentum starting to go. Can they bring this one home? Can they do it? I believe. Kirk has been very good at challenging. Sometimes you just have to do that, right? You have to bring those home. You got to get those challenges in. So big inning coming up here, and we do get a pitching change. Stanek's day is done. Sariano is coming in. George Sariano is going to come in to take on Straw. We'll see if John Schneider is going to counter with any other changes. Vito thinks they do it. I believe they're going to come around. That's right. That's right, Gaston. Make sure you're hitting that like, hit that subscribe, and of course, ring that notification bell so you always get notified when we do go live. We typically, for a baseball game, we typically go live on the hour. So if it's a 3:07 start, we'll go live at 3 o'clock. If it's a 1:35, we'll go live at 1:30. So we're live on the mark. Gives us enough time to do the intros, the starting lineups, and get things ready before first pitch. Once hockey starts, we'll usually go live a couple minutes before. So if it's a 7 o'clock start, we'll go live at 6:55. Understanding puck drop is probably going to be about 10 minutes after or so. So you can expect us to be live on the hour or on the half hour. So 1:30, 7:30, 7 o'clock, depending on the game time. They need a base runner, Vito, but then they need to move around that base runner. Blue Jays tomorrow night in Houston, 8 o'clock, 8:07, first pitch time. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do now. Gotta love some sports. First pitch in there for a strike as Nathan Lucas comes in to pitch hit for Straw. Eon, thank you for hitting that follow. Welcome in. Come on, Lucas. He swings away, skies it up. Right back to the pitcher's mound, and the catch is made, and Lucas is retired. Habs, that's a good question. It makes you wonder what else is in the works. They brought him in as a replacement for somebody. What's it going to be? Hey, Sugar Lee, what's going on? Welcome in. We certainly do. Carlos, hello there. Welcome, welcome. That's correct. Tomorrow night, who's going to be part of this team? Who is not? Going to be low to Varsho. I'm surprised they pitch hit for Straw when you have Varsho, who's been just as bad. Varsho set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. MLB bats can only be this wide at their thickest part. 4 inches. No idea. It's a great question, Stetson. Great trivia question. Varsho going to poke this one foul, so now he's behind 1-2. 3.5 inches. Tyler Rogers and Louis Varland both getting warmed up. Rogers will come in if the Jays do not get the equalizer. Varland will come in if they do. This is going to be up high, 2-2. Your Cardinals can never hold a 1-0 lead. That's good news for the Blue Jays then. They do, Thomas. They do. Second last, actually. We looked yesterday. Second last runs scored in the majors. A stat you know they would love to build upon. 3-2 full count here on Varsho, bottom of the 8th. 1 down, pitch right in the strike zone. Doesn't even take the bat off his shoulders. Wow. 2 down, here comes Jimenez. Up. Josh, your streak is worse than the Jays are winning. That's funny. Amari, thanks for the follow. That's really funny. Jays got the struggles going right now. They cannot seem to get a hit. Jimenez swinging at the first pitch. He misses. It's not over till it's over. That's right. But the way they're swinging, it's going to be over soon. They need to make some contact. Here's the 0-1 to Jimenez outside. Going to be 1-1. Pete Walker should call player support. He needs some help desk support to get this team re-energized and get them going. By regulation, it can be no more than 2.61 inches. Oh, Jimenez going to foul this off. 1-2. I was a little too thick. 2.61 inches in diameter at the thickest part and no more than 42 inches long. That's crazy. All right, let's go. Hey, Jimmy, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, it is what it is. We're going based off the Sportsnet Ontario feed here. Here's the 1-2. Jimenez. Set. Delivered. Swinging. He's going to hit a foul again. That's right. I'll give it to you, Lala. I'll give it to you. Wow. 50-50 for the Blue Jays, getting close to 2 million. Get your tickets at bluejays.com/5050. Deadline is tonight. It's closing in on 2 million, which is nuts. Jimenez going to bloop this one into left field. There's a 2-out base hit by Andreas Jimenez. Nice. All right, we got one on with 2 outs. And we go back to the top of the lineup. Let's go. Let's pick it up. Blue Jays, come on. We got a runner on. 2-out rally. Let's do it. Urias is coming up. Let's turn the cap around. Soriano is set. Pickoff attempt. Back in time. Brian Burke, what's going on? Not a whole lot. Excuse me. Not a whole lot. But you got to have faith. The faith. Pitch is going to be down low. 1-0 here to Lewis. Lewis was our hero Friday. Can he be the hero again on a Sunday? Ludo, I think that depends on what happens today. This is going to be low. Wild pitch is going to get away. Go to second base. There we go. Head first slide from Jimenez on the pass ball. So a runner on second base. That's his 13th stolen base of the season for Jimenez. He was going before the wild pitch, so he is credited with it. It's too bad he was in his head first slide. If he was up and saw this went past, he may have gone to third. We just need a base hit. This is going to be down low, 3-0 to your ice. Let's go, Blue Jays. 3-0. A single potentially scores Jimenez from second, depending on where it goes. Good eye. Be patient here. Be patient. This is going to be hit hard. This is going to drop in the corner all the way left field. This is all the way in the corner. Jimenez is going to score with ease. And the Blue Jays have tied it up. Luis Urias is our hero of the day again. He does it on Friday. And with his second double of the season, he ties this game up.
There goes my hero.
Unbelievable. A sharply hit ball. And that is what the doctor ordered. Let's go. And now here comes trouble. Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Vladdy with a chance. 2 outs. Runner on second. Come on, Vladdy. First pitch way down low. Ball 1. The hat does it again. We turn the hat around. Let's go. I'm taking credit for it. Come on, Vladdy. Here's the 1-0 just inside the strike zone. Nice pitch. 1-1 here on Vladdy. Lovable resume. How's it going? Just drop a single, right? Just get a single. With that speed, there's a chance. Here's a 1-1. Vladdy going to turn on it. Hits it straight to second base. And Vladdy is going to ground out again. Vladimir Guerrero. My goodness. He got out with the bases loaded yesterday. He's 0 for 4 here today. Vladimir Guerrero. He's a rally killer. He is a rally killer. But the good news is the Blue Jays tied it up. Let's go to the top of the 9th. Instead of a new t-shirt or hat, raffle it off to a new subscriber. This season to now, I would rather a Toronto-Buffalo game together at the Odd in Buffalo. First adult beverage on me. All right, Stetson, that would be a lot of fun. We'll see if we can make that happen. We'll see if we can make that happen at some point. I gotta wait for our hockey schedules to come out, but that would be great. Thank you, my friend. We'll do. We will do that at some point. Oh boy, Leafs Sabres, such good rivalries we're gonna see this year. Leafs Sabres, Leafs Montreal, Leafs Florida, gonna be great. Now, how are we gonna fix Vladimir Guerrero? Right, it's those opportunities. He needs to be clutch, and he's just not being clutch. Maybe we move him to the bottom of the lineup or scratch him for a couple of games. Actually, just play ball. Why wouldn't they boo him? Anyone? Oh, they're booing him. They're booing him. That's for sure. Jays fans are not happy with Vladimir Guerrero at all. He did have that double the other day, and he did set up to bring in a run, which was nice. But man, he getting out with the bases loaded, getting out here. Every time we get a rally going, he blows it. Man, it's like just not good. To the point where you're almost going to pitch hit for Vladdy when you have a good scoring opportunity. Longtime trainer, a future Hall of Fame. Yeah, Joshua, I think that's going to prove to be a good signing. Good signing for sure. I was kind of hoping they would have brought Gary Roberts in as a trainer. Gary Roberts has got such a great training program going on. Absolutely, yes. We do Maple Leaf games all season long. Raptors from time to time. Raptors, I'm not going to lie. Last year they were fun to watch, but they've been tough. Hey, Java Jack. Louis Varland is going to step in and take over. Nathan Lucas going to be in right field now after coming in to pitch hit. This is shuffling begins. Louis Varland against Wynn here in the top of the ninth. Varland going up high. Louis getting lots of innings this weekend. The manager doing about it, and Springer on third. Kirk, right, can't drive him in. It's terrible. It's terrible. So Louis Varland, did he go around? No, I don't think so there. 2-1. Yeah, it's an interesting call, Java Jack. I think you're hoping he gets him out and you win it in the bottom of the ninth. Hunter, thanks for the follow. This one in there for a strike. 2-2, gonna even it up. Louis is clutch. Louis has been so good. Louis Varland has been awesome. So great to watch. Bella, what's shaking? 2-2. Bella, maybe we should change the Blame Sam shirts to Blame Vlad. Blame Vlad shirt. That'd be pretty funny. Hey, Gundam fan, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. You was Canadian Dad. I got you. Louis Varland setting this one low. He's going to walk him. So a leadoff walk here for Varland. That is unexpected. Wasn't expecting that to come off. Blue Jays in the field here, trying to shut down the Cards. Hey, Bernie, what's up? There should be a rule where if you have a terrible season, you give back some money. I love it. That's why I think it should all be incentive-based deals. This is going to be low. Have an amazing day. Oh, what'd you pull, Gundam? What'd you pull? Blame everybody. Torres is 0 for 3 today. This one catches the side of the strike zone. Strike one on Torres, goes to 1-1. Java Jack says he's going to take second. We'll see. Hey, One Love, what's going on? Welcome in. Gundam card from TC. Oh, nice, Gundam fan. We're going through my son's Pokemon cards earlier today, and we found this old Charizard card. I'm like, I can't believe this was just sitting in your set. Here's the 1-1. Just misses. Going to go to 2-1. I speak. Welcome in. Thanks for hitting that follow. Problem is, I know nothing about Pokemon cards. He's got a whole bunch there. We got to find someone who knows what they're talking about to look through them and see if anything's worth anything. Here's the pitch. Foul tip. 2-2. That's right. Jameson Talon coming to Toronto. Yeah, we saw that earlier. 2-2. Come on, Louis. Setting it up. Torres is ready. Pitch comes. Swinging a pop-up. Fouls it off. Count's going to stay. He's going to stay. Thank you so much, C2, hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. So Talon coming over from the Cubbies to Toronto. This is going to be hit. It's through. A base hit. Wow. With nobody out. And all of a sudden, the Cards have runners on the Cardinals. A very unorthodox inning here for Varland. Wow. So a little bit on Talon this year. 6 losses, 2 wins, 5.92 ERA. He started 15 games. So not a great starter. The question is, who are we moving that he's coming in to replace? So all of a sudden, Louis Varland, who usually is lights out, is struggling here with nobody out. We're going to turn the hat back around. Last year, he was better. Setting it up. Varland misses outside. Varland right now is having a very tough time finding the plate. Spidey coming in with that subscribe. Thank you for hitting the subscribe and lighting the blue lamp. And welcome to all the new subscribers and new followers today. If you have not hit that button, give it a click. This is going to be another base hit. And the Cards, and it's dropped by Varsho. And another run is going to come in to score, and the Cards take the lead. Unbelievable. This is not what we see from Louis Varland. 3 base hits in a row. And the Cards are hitting Louis pretty good right now. Wow. I'm shocked. Shocked right now. Mouth 3, thanks for subbing up. So Pete Walker is going to come out and have a word here. Holy smokes. The Blue Jays had it all squared away, and you thought it would be a no-brainer with Louis Varland. River Adam, thank you for the follows. You thought Louis would put this one away, and we'd be going to the bottom of the 9th looking for a walk-off. Instead, we got Mason Fluharty, who's getting warmed up. There's still nobody out, and there is 2 on for the Cardinals with Church here at the dish. Holy smokes. Unreal. Bella, not today. No, I haven't bought any new ones since we opened those other ones. Bobby, thank you for the gift. Appreciate that you're awesome. Holy smokes. This is crazy pants right now. This one coming in, squaring to bunt. It's popped up on the run, diving to make the catch. Alejandro Kirk, what an effort. The bunt is popped up in foul territory, and Alejandro Kirk runs over, makes an unbelievable catch. Wow. I think it's okay, Java Jack. I mean, I agreed. You put Varland in thinking he's going to get a quick 3 outs, and then you go to the bottom looking for to win the ball game. I don't think anybody expected this at a Louis Varland. Save or non-save. I mean, Varland has been so lights out. I mean, I guess it was a matter of time before a poor outing. This pitch catches the bottom corner. Strike 1 here on Blaze Jordan. 1 out, runners on first and second. The Astros are playing okay. They're not playing great. The Astros pitching was very good today. In there for strike 2. I just got into Pokemon and I'm having issues with understanding, but I need to find. Yes, Stetson, I don't understand it at all. Varsho has not been good. No, he is not. This is going to be popped up. Count stays at 0-2 here for Blaze Jordan. Shocked, absolutely shocked the outing that Varland had today. The Blue Jays had the lead back. Man, people with parlays must be furious right now. Outside, going to go to 1-2. Still in a rain delay. Thanks, in Canu. No, Prince. It's only 1 game. Listen, Varland's been perfect this year in save opportunities. He's been so good. Excuse me. This is going to be chopped foul again. Varland's up to about 21 pitches now. Holy smokes. Shouldn't trade Hoffman just in case. Hoffman's been good as of late. He's been very good. Here's the 1-2. This is going to be put into play. Right to first. Oak goes to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time. So they get the runner at second for the second out. Good play from Okamoto, who's playing first base today. Fielded it. It went to second, trying to turn it back around, and the throw was there, but it just wasn't quite on base. Jimenez throwing it across, and Louis Varland didn't get that foot down. The throw was pretty close. Varland just couldn't find the bag. So runners on the corners with 2 down now, 2 outs. So Nootbaar back to the top of the order here for Louis Varland. Wow. This is going to be an interesting bottom of the 9th. Let's see if Louis can get it out. Hey, Amy, what's up? Welcome in. That is the question. Oh, thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. I was trying to look him up on my phone and like with pictures, and I'm like, there's just too many, and I couldn't tell what was good and what was not good. Team is so frustrating. I know. Super frustrating, especially Vladdy's performance today has been beyond frustrating. So many chances, just couldn't bring him in. River in save opportunities. Save opportunities, he's perfect. What is he, like 24 for 24 in save opportunities this year? Yes, he has given up runs this year, but for save opportunities, he's perfect. We'll see. This isn't a save opportunity, so it won't, it's not going to impact his record. So there's lots of issues with the pitch comms going on right now. Here's the pitch that comes across, going to be low, 2-0. That's okay, River. It's all good. Clement has not been good either. He's struggled. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Nootbaar is still ahead of the count here. Hey, Derek, welcome in. Alicia, thank you for hitting that follow. Welcome in. 2-1. Come on, Louie. Let's get out of this. Swing and a miss. Strike two, 2-2. All right. Cards have the lead. It's going to be up to the Blue Jays in the bottom of the ninth. Let's see what they can do. They're not going to have a lot of time, whatever happens, to digest it, as they're going to have to make their way to Houston for a game tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. This misses outside, 3-2. Full count here. Full count for Louis Varland. B, I hope so. That's right, Rick. Can you believe it? 0 home runs at all. Quinn, thanks for the follow. Vladdy, yes, he's had a couple of big hits over the weekend, but he also got out with the bases loaded. He got out here with a runner in scoring position. This is going to be hit sharply to Urias, picking it up over to first, and he throws it away. Luis Urias throws it away. What are you doing? What are you doing? This should have been over, and Urias, who's been the hero who tied it up earlier, who helped them win the game on Friday, he grabs it and he just throws it in the dirt. Okamoto cannot pull it out. And another run scores instead of this being over. Urias, what are you doing? The error is going to add another run here. And we keep going. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. We saw this. Luis Urias did this to Vladdy. I think it was on Friday as well, where he picked it up and he kind of threw one point Vladdy off the bag. You make this throw hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. You throw this one in the dirt. Unbelievable. Strike is called. Walker going to challenge it. I'm in shock right now. So things just got a lot tougher for the Blue Jays. It is overturned. This is a ball. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. And this is going to be hit over the head. It's going to score a couple more. 2 more runs are going to come in. A disaster here for the Blue Jays. 5-1. Instead of being 2-1, it's now 5-1. Oh my goodness, that's it for Varland. Oh my goodness. 4 runs given up here. This inning should have been done. It should be 2-1 going to the bottom of the ninth. Urias throwing this one away. Oh my goodness. And here comes Mason Flew Hardy. Disaster striking the Blue Jays. Unbelievable. I can't believe what has just transpired here. Hockey Pooler, what's going on? He saved the game, threw it, and threw it away here today. Something in the water in Toronto. Why are teams dying in the final seconds? I can't believe it. I can't believe that just happened. Like, what? Just insane. Louis Varland comes in pitching like he just isn't himself. And then this should have been over, and you know Urias is feeling terrible. You know he's going to be feeling absolutely terrible. But holy smokes, you got to make that play. I am, Java Jack. I am truly surprised. I mean, wow. A bad time to take a bad throwing error. And you can tell just the way Urias is looking at himself. He's completely dejected. Completely dejected, and understandably so. Jimenez comes over and gives him a pat on the back. Ernie Clement comes over, says a couple of words to him. He's got to just pick himself up. His teammates have to be there to say, listen, don't worry about it. But holy smoke, he placed bets. No, Jerry, listen, it was 2-1. It was 2-1. The inning should have been over. Gaming with Eric, welcome in. Thanks for hitting that subscribe. We should be going to the bottom of the ninth with a 2-1 game right now. Instead, it's now 5-1. And only 2 outs. Runner still on. So that is just truly unfortunate. You're a Cards fan. Oh, so you're loving it. You're loving it right now. Burleson is up. He's 1 for 3 today. This is going to be fouled off. This is part of being a fan. Some days your team wins, some day your team loses. Dante, you're spot on. Unfortunately, Blue Jays are losing more than they've been winning. It's been nice to be on a little bit of a streak, but we needed to see it continue. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And who knows, maybe the Jays will go on and have a 5-run inning of their own. You never know. Hamza, that's right. And tomorrow's going to get tough. Houston, they're no slouches. This is going to be golfed foul as the runner was going. He's going to have to come back. Oak isn't him today. Oak hasn't had a great game. None of the hitters have had a good game today for the Blue Jays. They've all struggled. A 7-game road trip they're about to go on. So, you know, that is going to be a tough trip. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up. Underneath it, Springer is there. He's going to make the catch. Well, the Blue Jays coming up bottom of the ninth for Okamoto, Springer, and Kirk. Oak is 0 for 3 with a strikeout today. Springer is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And Kirk is 1 for 3 with a strikeout as well. Springer had that 1-out triple earlier on in which the Blue Jays could not bring him around. Kirk was on base earlier. They couldn't advance him either. So the Blue Jays down to their last 3 outs as the Cardinals score 4 in that 9th inning. Blue Jays need a big inning themselves here. Just want Schneider fired. This guy just attacks your sanity. So I don't blame this on Schneider today. I really don't. I really don't. Not today. But I agree. I do not like a lot of the decisions made throughout this season so far. Urias may have secured himself a more prominent spot by getting his teammates traded. It's all strategy, right? It's all strategy. Hey, Frank, yeah, tough road trip it's going to be. Hopefully it'll be an entertaining one. That's all we can ask for. as the Jays and the Stros going to go toe to toe. And the Stros, they're not too shabby. Excuse me, not too shabby at all. They are sitting as that third divisional leader, 57-55. Pretty good. Then from there, they play one game in Chicago. They play 3 in Philly before taking on Boston, New York, Tampa, and New York again. So the month of August potentially could be an absolute train wreck for this Blue Jay team. So they're going to need a monster August against some of baseball's great teams. Urias, Edgar. Urias, not Erez. All right, here's Kaz Okamoto going to step in. First pitch going to be hit sharply. That's going to drop in a leadoff base hit for Big Cazo, and it's booted in center field. He's going to come over to second. Yes, he does. A leadoff double here, a single and an error moves Kaz to second base. So a leadoff double, that's how you start an inning. Let's go. It's a train wreck of a season already. Be that is, but the comeback is going to be a tough one with the month of August. But the comeback is always greater than the fall. First pitch into Springer takes that first strike. Come on, Georgie, time to get her going. What can Springer do? Swing and a miss. Jays are 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position. 0-2 on Springer now. The thing here is you can't do it all with one swing of the bat. You need to put the ball in play. You need to go back to your small ball days. In on the hands, he's going to foul it off and stays alive. No, Derek, he certainly has not. But not many of our hitters have. It has been a tough day at the plate for the Blue Jays yet again. This one comes in outside. It's going to be a ball. We got a challenge here. I'm pretty sure this is outside. And it is a ball. So the Cardinals will lose one of their challenges. And just missed. So count is 1-2 here on Springer. Oak on second. Jays have not been able to really move runners around outside of the one run they scored. That one misses. 2-2 now. A tough top of the ninth inning for the Jays as they gave up 4 more. This misses outside. Going to go to 3-2. Full count. Is George playing tomorrow? We don't know. We don't know what the lineup is going to look like tomorrow. It depends if the Jays make or what moves they make. George is going to hit this one straight away center field. That catch is going to be made. 1 down. Fans got all excited when that ball left the bat. So here comes Kirky. He's 1 for 3 today. Let's take a look. Tomorrow, do they have any announced pitchers? So right now it is scheduled as Bieber on the mound for the Blue Jays tomorrow, unless, of course, he is traded. This first pitch just misses. It will be a ball. But he is listed on the MLB website as the starter for tomorrow. Hey, Tristan, what's going on? O'Brien delivers to Kirk in there for a strike, 1-on-1. Red Sox going for the sweep today. Get rid of the Bieber curse. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see if he's traded, Gosman's traded, if both of them are traded. Kirk is stepping in. O'Brien in here is looking good so far. Only thrown a couple of pitches. 10 to be exact. Oak sitting on second base. Pitch in there, swing and a miss. That's 2 strikes on Kirk right now. They did acquire a pitcher today. The question is, was that because they have another deal in the works? Here's the 1-2 on Kirk. O'Brien delivers. Kirk pops it foul. So the Blue Jays trying desperately to climb back in this one. Jameson Talon is who the Blue Jays picked up today from the Cubbies in exchange for some cash at this point. Could turn into a player to be named later. I'm sure there's a stipulation around it. Here's the 1-2. Missed. Did he go around? No. 2-2. Count goes to. 2-2. Come on, Blue Jays. I'd have to look it up. I'm not sure offhand. Here's the pitch. Kirk gonna turn on this one. Fouls it off again. We need a guy that can hit. We need somebody that can hit. Somebody that can go, right? It's absolutely crazy right now. Here's the 2-2, and Kirk takes it for a strike. Oh, my goodness. And why are you challenging this? This was not even close. This is a strike all day. Terrible challenge here from Kirk. No challenges left for the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays down to their last out here. 5-1 is the score. And it's all going to come down to Ernie Clements. Jays are going to need a big 2-out rally here. Don't think it's going to happen. Dante, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough tomorrow, that's for sure. This one in there for a strike. Ernie has not been good today. Kirk has not been good today. Blue Jays bats in general have not been good today. We got the series win. That's right. At least it's something. This one called strike right on the outside edge. And of course, with no challenges left, they cannot check it. Blue Jays down to their last strike. O'Brien delivers. Ernie going to hit up the middle. It's grabbed over to first. Waiting for the umpire's signal. He's going to punch him out, and this game is done. And the Blue Jays lose 5-1. The winning streak comes to an end. It's all blown in the 9th inning. Yikes. Varland gives up a run. The Cardinals go up 2-1. The throwing error by Urias brings in a pair. And they just go on a storm, bringing in 4 in the top of the 9th. The Blue Jays cannot master it. Serrano gets the win. Louis Varland going to take the loss. He goes to 3-4. His ERA is going to jump up to 1.11. And not a good August for Louis Varland. That was a tough one. Folks, the Blue Jays cannot get it done. We're going to keep an eye on the trade deadline. Anything happens, we will post it on our socials, and we'll see how it's going to play out. But the Blue Jays, tough one. St. Louis, 8 hits. They score 5 runs, 4 of them in the 9th and an error. Toronto, 5 hits, 1 run scored and an error. That 1 run came in the 8th inning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all the support today. It was a fun day until the 9th. We were having a great time. Big shout out to Stetson. Thank you so much for the trivia and all the super chats. Onyx for his 29-month anniversary, and you too can join the channel. Y&W, thanks so much for the super chats. I appreciate that. Instructions unclear. I was holding my 8-month-year-old. Oh, I didn't see that message earlier, but Y&W, thank you for the super chat. Rick celebrating 25 months as a channel member. Unbelievable. You too, if you want to become a channel member, simply hit that join button and pick one of the membership packages that do work for you. We appreciate it and thank all of our channel members for supporting the channel that way. It makes a huge difference. Thank you to everybody on the talk for the gifts. Kaz, Joshua, Stu, Drake, Isabel, and Bobby. Thank you all very, very much. To all of our moderators, thank you for doing what you do. We appreciate it. Tough end of the weekend, but hey, we got tomorrow off work. It's a holiday Monday here in Toronto. Hopefully the sun will come out and it'll be a good day. Jays play at 8 o'clock. Will it be a better go around? Gosh, I hope so. Let's see what happens. Trade deadline. We are just over 24 hours. What are we? 26 hours to go until trade deadline. Let's see what the Blue Jays can do. Do they pull off something or do they leave it be? We will see. Folks, my name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 Experience. Again, thanks for being here. For all those that hit that like and subscribe, thank you so much. Share us out on your socials. Tell your friends this is the place to be to hang out for Blue Jays baseball. We'll see you again real soon. Have a great rest of your afternoons. Peace, love, enjoy your sports, enjoy each other, and we'll see you next time around. Go Jays, go. We're not giving up hope yet. Good day, everybody.